Now, we're very excited in the studio. We always get excited when this lady comes in. She spent the last few weeks heating things up as the Masked Singer on the Masked Singer stage, didn't she?
Yes, but during Saturday night's semi-final, Air Fryer's mask finally came off. Take a look.
Face turning round, Keala, settle. He's here on the sofa again. It's so good to see you.
I'm so glad to be here. I love being
What's
here.
it like watching it back?
It's very awkward. I actually don't watch it because I was there, so I don't need to relive it.
Yes.
But watching it now, I'm just like, oh, cringing.
Why?
Just because
there's only evidence that it's not a singing competition, it's you going out this weekend.
But I've always been a cringer. I've always been a cringer looking, like, hearing my voice.
You must know you've got a great voice.
I don't know, I'm not joking, and I was just talking about this on the radio today. I'm not a fan of my own voice. What I hear is an empty tin filled with pebbles and rocks, and it just gets shook
we're all
about.
saying that, just how pebbly and rocky your voice is.
It's exactly what it sounds like.
What are you talking about?
Everyone's just come upstairs and said you were singing in the makeup room today. You were having a little sing. She was singing songs with the word hot
we were
in
singing,
it.
yeah. We were
So
doing
I'll
all of
find
that.
out everything.
You do?
Find out everything up here.
Oh,
So-
not hard from you.
Do you ever go home and go, that was a good performance?
No. What I do say to myself is, you did it. No matter what came out, I can say to myself, you did it. And that was what the entire process of the Masked Singer.
But when you're seeing all these people, like, cheering, and I don't even mean they're not Masked Singer, but when you're doing anything on stage or...
Yes, petrifying, love.
Yeah, of course, I get that. But surely the affirmation comes from people clapping and cheering and
I'm
people
sure
telling you
for
you're
other
good.
normal performers it does.
Yeah.
But, I mean, for me, I don't go home... Well, no one goes home, really, in theory, with the audience. So you're still, at the end of the day, left with yourself, you know?
I get it.
You know, Keala, it's so endearing listening to you because who would have thought that this big Hollywood superstar who's so incredible was so humble? No, seriously. I mean, you've got Davina there saying your pitch when you're yodeling is just perfect. And you're sitting here and you don't even know how good you are.
I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful for the opportunities that I've been afforded to do all of these things, but I don't know, I have no idea. I'm just very grateful that I get to do them.
So speaking of that opportunity, what made you want to do it? Is it that kind of run towards the fear thing with the Masked Singer?
Yeah, it absolutely was. And because as a mixed-race child, which I'm sure you know of, you as well, when you live in a bunch of different cultures, you soak all of those cultures up, sponge them up for survival. No different from me being in Hawaii, in New Zealand, where my mum was from, here, where my father is from, being in the US, where I was technically born and raised. They're all different cultures, but that's life.
Yeah.
And to survive, you sponge all of those things up.
And they're all part of your identity.
Exactly. And so for me, because I'm in an industry, and we all are, no matter where we're working, it's always, let's do this so we can please them. Let's do this so they can pick us and do us and, you know. And you forget, for me, I forgot who I was for so long. And this show was an opportunity for me to go, right, you have chosen a box for yourself to hide in, to literally hide away from the audience that you're about to perform for, choosing songs that you would never do look just as this, because in our world, I would never be asked to do those things. And you have the chance to fight your own demons in your head in this box.
And the deepest answer anyone's ever given for going on the Masked Singer.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
And some people go on for a laugh. It's like, well, let's see how I go. And I love that they can do that.
Yeah.
But what I learned from being on it was that it isn't all serious and that there is so much waiting for all of us to just enjoy if I let go.
So
that's great.
Did you? So you obviously had an epiphany in that little box.
Every single time I went on stage, I did.
And when you say you some music or like Defying Gravity, you've never been had the opportunity of singing that?
No, because I mean, there is a collective they that exists in our world and always has, who make rules, quote unquote, that sort of specify what artists are allowed to be welcomed into and what then, like, branding them and putting them in boxes. And I would never be asked to play that part. And so it was...
So you'd never sing that song?
No.
Right.
Well, you should just sing it at home, Baba, in your kitchen.
Well, I just sang it in an air fryer, love. I mean,
Need to now.
tick that box.
I love the
Done it,
incorrect
that's it.
guesses. RuPaul, Mary Berry, Gemma Collins.
I know.
They guessed you at one point as well.
Did they?
Yes.
Jennifer Hudson you had as well.
The people that they
didn't
thought
get
I was,
you at
I was
all.
just like, I was stunned and honoured and laughing all in the same breath.
So did you change your voice at all?
No.
Did you work on... You just kept it exactly the same,
Yeah.
how you sing?
Yeah.
And not one person picked that up.
Strange, huh?
It's bizarre.
But that being said, all of my mates, every single episode, because I never watch it,
They
like I
knew.
said. So every Saturday I'm either feeding the dog or watching The Chase, because that's what I do, because I love a pub quiz, or, you know, doing whatever I'm doing, and I'll get a text going, it's you, and I went, oh, it's Saturday, they're watching da-da-da, and I have to play into it going, not that show again, when is it going to be over? And then going, how are you? Because you never text me otherwise, you know what I mean? And now finally I can actually go, you love me.
In 30 seconds, can you teach me and Alison how to yodel? 'Cause you're yodeling.
So there's a break in your voice. Not that I'm a teacher, so here we go. If you hurt your voice, don't call me. There's a break in your voice.
Yes.
It's like if you go, oh, you hear that break?
Yes.
Everyone's got one, so go for it. So you jump.
Did I jump?
You have to. That's what
you
you're going
have
to
to
do.
jump.
Rather than go all the way up. And now you do it on the pitch. Yodelay, yodelay, yodelay.
That was good.
That's the best lesson I've ever been given since secondary
The
school.
end.
Thank you.
I don't understand it. I'm glad you understood it.
Perfect. Perfect student.
Thank you so much.
Masked Singer, final is on Saturday, ITV1, ITVX. What are you doing next?
I am putting music out, actually, in a couple of weeks that
good.
I've been writing, because I've turned to that and put a lot of my own, you know, things that I've learned into music, so I'm really excited to release it. So it'll be coming out and working towards a concert
Come back
here.
and...
I'm coming to see it. I'm going to that concert.
I'm coming,
That's all I know.
promise
Thanks,
you.
Keala.
Still to come.